VWTV, ang telebisyon nga may misyon.
Voice of the World, TV.
Are present in today's meeting. Kindly raise your right hand. Yung mga bago, first time to become a district deputy. Okay, so parang 50-50, no? Half. Mga veterans, half are new. What about, can you raise also your hand kung sino yung 4th degree dito? So lahat. Okay. Ito siguro medyo, tingnan natin. Another survey. Can you raise your hand kung sino yung may individual DC plan sa KC Papi? Oy, galing. So, thank you very much.
Hindi na kailangan ng may mga insurance.
So before that, let me bring to you the message and greetings of our worthy Supreme Master, Supreme Master Michael Macoster. No? He was recently appointed by our worthy Supreme Knight Patrick Kelly to take care of all the activities of the 4th degree in the entire order. So Michael Macoster is a Knight of Columbus for 35 years. He served as a state deputy of Tennessee from fraternal year 2019 to 2021. He is a criminal prosecutor. Abogado din. And now works as Assistant District Attorney General for the 30th Judicial District of Tennessee. Michael Macoster served in the U.S. Army Reserve for more than 2 decades. And was deployed to Afghanistan from the year 2005 to 2007. No? So, wag na natin ambisyonin na maging Supreme Master tayo, no? So, ina-assign ka pala dapat sa Afghanistan. So, maybe this time, no? If you wanted to become a Supreme Master, you volunteer for Ukraine for at least 2 years. No? So, wag na natin ambisyonin. Anyway, everybody has the chance anyway. Everybody has a chance. And we had a recent conversation and meeting with our worthy Supreme Master just last Tuesday. And they were preparing, the Supreme Council is preparing for the 125th anniversary of the 4th degree order-wide. No? So there will be a very big celebration come 2024. If you go back to your history, at the Knights of Columbus, the first certification program for the 4th degree was done in New York City in the 19th century. So ang 4th degree will be 125 years old in 2025. But of course, the celebration will start the year when mag-start din yung 125th anniversary natin. So there will be a lot of changes in the currently prepared by our new Supreme Master, which eventually will be announced to all of you. No? And likewise, next year, when, on October 2024, in October 2024, we are already extending our invitation to all of you because we will be holding our first ever national convention for the entire Ferdinand Magellan province for the 4th degree members only. So this will be hosted by District 7 under the leadership of our worthy District Master, Brother Nelson Lopez, and it will be held in Iloilo City. So I am happy to announce, worthy District Deputy, my fellow brothers in the Knights of Columbus, that last fraternal year 2021-2022, first time in the history of the Ferdinand Magellan province that we were able to receive 2 awards from the Supreme Council. Dati, just an AD or either membership recruitment. But last fraternal year, we received 2 awards, both on membership and new assembly development. So maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Especially the faithful navigators, and of course, we could not discredit the function of our district deputies and Grand Night. Kasi walang 4th degree had you not recruited in the council and even in the district level. That is why our worthy Supreme Master gave special instructions to all of our district masters in the Ferdinand Magellan province that they should be assisting our district deputies in the recruitment of the first, so that they can eventually elevate these brother knights to the 2nd, 3rd, and eventually to the 4th degree members. So very obvious, the reason is very obvious. When I asked you recently, who among of you are members of the 4th degree, all of you raised your hands. So that simply says one thing. The leadership of the Knights of Columbus belongs to the 4th degree members. So during my administration as Vice Supreme Master, when I was appointed in the fraternal year 2021 to 2022, there were 2 memoranda which we executed for the benefit of our members and to strengthen the fraternal spirit of the Knights of Columbus, particularly the 4th degree here in the Ferdinand Magellan province. First is the mandatory requirement of all candidates of the 4th degree members to undergo a Christian formation program before moving up to the 4th degree level. So what is the importance of this? What is the importance of this? In the recent years, the direction and responsibilities of the Knights of Columbus has been directed towards helping the mission of the church. In the recent years, we have experienced crisis in the church, especially during the time of pandemic, where many of our brothers and sisters were not given that freedom to go to the church because of the COVID-19 experience. Now we are recalling back all of our brothers and sisters in faith to go back to the church, to nurture and create a solid foundation of their Christian values and formation. Thus, as the right hand of the Catholic Church, 4th degree members of the Knights of Columbus should have a solid ground in terms of their commitment and fulfillment to the mission given to us by our founder, Blessed Michael McKimney, and the vision shared to us by our Holy Catholic Church. So as 4th degree, we expect that all of you should have a solid ground in terms of your Christian faith. Thus, effective last year of fraternal year 2021 to 2022 and even up to this day, there should be no 4th degree members to be elevated or could be accepted without first undergoing a Christian formation program. Secondly, as part of making sure that our members of our 4th degree fully embrace the principles of patriotism, our district masters are also mandated to engage themselves in providing a patriotic degree module program to all participants of our 4th degree exemplification programs. So kailangan itong dalawang programa para magkaroon tayo ng isang 4th degree members who is not only good in terms of exercising the patriotic principle, but more so, as an individual or a leader, a Christian leader who is willing to stand up anytime for his faith. So that is the importance of that. But then before I proceed further, worthy brother knights, I just would like to introduce to you our district masters for the Visayas State Councils. There are just four of them, our leaders who really work hard to make sure that all of the members of the fourth degree here in the Visayas State Council are well taken care of. So kindly please stand up if I introduce you. Covering the District 7, the entire Panay Island and Guimaras Island, let me introduce to you worthy Sir Knight Nelson Lopez. Covering District 8, under his jurisdiction, includes the entire island of Bohol, the entire island of Cebu, and some portion of Negros, or a part of Negros, which is Negros Oriental, including Siquijor. Worthy Sir Knight and District Master Augusto Pascual. And of course, sana nandito siya, the most inspired of all state officers of our worthy Visayas State Deputy, and also our District Master for District 9, covering the entire region of Eastern Visayas, worthy Sir Knight and District Master Demetrio Dimaranan. I think alam nyo kung bakit inspire siya. No? He told me recently na something happened to him personally. Tanong nyo na lang mamaya. And finally, this is a newly created district in the Visayas State Council, District 20, covering the entire area of Negros Occidental. No? He cannot join us today. He's very sick, I understand, and I hope you include him in your prayers because he's scheduled for a heart operation coming this week or maybe next week. Worthy Sir Knight and District Master Omar Blanco. Let me emphasize also worthy district deputies, my brother Knights. Kanina it was mentioned in the report of our program director that one of the projects of the councils and even the district should be joining or soliciting funds for our Ukraine brother Knights. No? So your Ferdinand Magellan province had been inviting all the district masters to cascade the information down to the assembly level to participate in the solicitation for the Ukraine funds. No? So last year we were able to donate around 75,000, and for this fraternal year we are targeting for almost the same amount that we will contribute to the Supreme Council to assist and help our brother Knights in Ukraine who are still affected by the current war in Ukraine and Russia. And additional to that memo, we also issued, I hope, tanong ko lang muna, who are the faithful navigators here around, who are also functioning as district deputies? Yan. What about assembly officers? Marami rin, no? Marami. So kindly check out this memorandum. Ito lang kasi yung very forceful memo namin, no? For the promotion of our fraternal benefits program. So we issued this memorandum last fraternal year 2021-2022. This was approved during our 31st Provincial Assembly meeting held in Iloilo City. Okay? So unanimously approved by all your district masters in the entire Ferdinand Magellan province, enforcing the patronage of all 4th degree members, particularly starting from the leadership, from the district masters, faithful navigators, assembly officers, to patronize our insurance program which is offered by KC Papi here in the Philippines. Thus, we are mandating all our 4th degree leaders, the district masters, faithful navigators, down to other assembly officers to have their personal coverage with our KC-FAPI as part of our involvement to the Fraternal Benefits Program of the Knights of Columbus, which is the very foundation of our establishment as an order of the Knights of Columbus. Fourth degree na tayo, thus we are expected to have embraced fully in our hearts, in a complete way, or in a as a moral obligation to our family and our loved ones, the Fraternal Benefit Program of the Knights of Columbus, which is catered by KC-FAPI here in the Philippines. Kaya nagpalabas na kami ng memorandum informing tapos ng election, but we have emphasized to our district deputies at to our district masters, if there are faithful navigators running for the election and they do not have personal coverage, kindly step aside and give that to those individuals or leaders who have already joined us in our Fraternal Benefits Program. Pasensya na, we are already in the fourth degree, in the strongest sense of the word. That's the only fraternal advice that we could give to our fourth degree brothers. Before I proceed further, I'll be moving up to my next topic about KC-FAPI. Just a while ago, I just wanted to make it clear that our worthy Visayas State Deputy was very thankful for the assistance given by your Knights of Columbus Fraternal Association of the Philippines, incorporated to the Visayas State Council. Ganun naman talaga ang responsibility ng KC-FAPI. If a brother knight needs something, assistance or help, particularly the State Council, KC-FAPI should be there anytime to help and assist our brother knights. So we have that obligation and responsibilities to the State Council, particularly, of course, to our worthy Visayas State Deputy in assisting the operation of our Visayas State Council. But before I proceed further to my report, I just would like to acknowledge and inform you officially that our worthy Visayas State Deputy is one of the Board of Trustees of KC-FAPI. In virtue of his position, he is currently my boss and will be my boss for the next 4 years in KC-FAPI. And I'm also happy to announce and inform you that the Board of Trustees recently approved the appointment of our independent board in the person of our worthy State Secretary of the Visayas Jurisdiction, our State Council, Brother Wense Caniente. With that appointment, of course, we are expecting a very big role of Brother Wense, particularly in the availment, rate increase of the Central Visayas region. Sensya na Brother Wense, we're doing business, but we are doing big help to everyone. Let me also introduce to you worthy brother knights, worthy district deputies, our Fraternal Benefits Group Vice for Visayas and Mindanao, our senior manager who takes care of all the operations, particularly the sales operation of KC-FAPI, both in the Mindanao State Council and Visayas State Council. Let me introduce to you our worthy brother from Mindanao State Council, who is also the Mindanao State Secretary. Bago ko lang yan pinapasok kasi nag-usap tayo ng strategy natin. Baka kasi i-mention doon sa kabila. So let me introduce to you Brother Ian Boston. He had been the, one of the jaded And marami ding awards, no? He had been a membership director, kaya competition natin yan. One of those na talagang sumabay, no, sa pag-submit ng mga Form 100 during the last few days of June in Mindanao jurisdictions, no? Buti na lang hindi pinasok lahat kasi under siya sa akin, sabi ko wag na muna. Bigyan na natin si Visayas na maging number 1. No? Pero don't worry, the heart of LTTI, no, is not really from Mindanao. No? I think you understand there were a lot of migrants coming from other places na nagpunta sa Mindanao. No? His family is hails from the province of Capiz. So talagang Bisaya yan. That's why his heart, no, belongs to us. And let me also introduce to you, no, our area manager for the entire Visayas State Council. Currently not with us, Brother Reynaldo Fuentevilla. He's also one of our state officers. He takes charge of the entire Archdiocese of Haro. Another area manager, Brother Walter Mendoza, our Diocese Membership Program Coordinator for the Diocese of Aklan. Brother Joel Flordelis takes care of the entire Central Visayas. He's also our Worthy District Deputy. Brother Rustam Negros, our Diocesan Membership Program Coordinator for the Archdiocese of Calooc. And of course, Brother Rodante Sultan, who takes care of our northern part of Samar. Very well. So let me also inform, especially our new district deputies, no, that we have this program na tinatawag natin na FADB, or Free Accident Death Benefits, that we provide or give to our newly exemplified first degree member. No? Sana you take time na dapat lahat na recruits natin maka-sign up and pirma, makapag-sign up and fill out the FADB forms. Kasi oftentimes, something happened to the first degree member that was exemplified, hindi na-submit yung kanyang dokumento, no? So we have difficulty in tracing, no, whether that Brother Knight was really exemplified or not, and on what specific on particular day, no. So this is our simplest way of informing our first degree Brother Knight na talaga Knights of Columbus is engaging in fraternal benefit programs or insurance system. So dapat when you conduct your orientation or indoctrination, ibigay nyo na sa mga unit manager natin, sa area manager, they are more equipped of providing orientation to all our brother knights. Let me just share to you an anecdote. No? Ito hindi naman anecdote, but it's true story. 3 days ago, Council 1000, which is the first council in the Philippines, located in Intramuros, Manila, had a courtesy visit to the office of the Vice Supreme Master. No? Nandoon yun sila, yung Grand Knight, yung Faithful Navigators, yung Past Faithful Navigator, were there in my office, and we made some sharing of thoughts. No? Ito yung pinakamaganda because they were the one who really first experienced on how we conduct our orientation even during the time of Father Wilman. Kilala niyo si Father Wilman? Father Wilman is the first district deputy of the Philippines. No? Kasi tatlo lang before yung council. One in Manila, one in Cebu, and one in Cagayan de Oro. So he was appointed as this district deputy here in the Philippines and eventually became the first territorial deputy of the country. No? So ngayon may state deputy na tayo. So it's just like saying Father Wilman was the first state deputy of the entire country. And he founded KC Papi because he wanted that all Filipino Knights should also have an equal footing with the Knights of Columbus members in the United States. Alam ninyo kung paano before daw mag-conduct ng orientation si Father Willman and the rest of the Knights of Columbus. Sabi nga nila, Sir, alam ninyo, mas una pa nakapirma ang first degree candidate ng insurance application kaysa Form 100. So that is actually the orientation because brother knights or first degree members should know first his benefits before joining the order. Ano yung benepisyo niya? Yung insurance or fraternal benefits program natin. So this is one way of informing our FADP, lalo na sa mga baguhan na mga district deputies. Please do not forget to let your first degree member sign the FADP form. And ibigay yan sa ating fraternal counselor or unit manager or area manager, yung sa taas na portion. Because the lower portion of that is already the policy that our brother knight should be receiving. No? So dapat yan ang sa baba, samahan si brother knight sa bahay, i-discuss sa misis na meron siyang free accident insurance, good for 1 year for free in the amount of 10,000 pesos. Maliit lang, but it is an assurance that we are indeed true to our words. Sa umpisa pa lang, hindi tayo, we're not keeping any secrets. And the document itself will prove that we are true to our promises and commitment to the brother knight that we are recruiting. Also, worthy brother knights, no? Aside from KC Papi, which is the umbrella or the parent company, helping all the brother knights and assisting them financially all over the Philippines, no? Lalo-lalo na yung mga BC holders. We have also these fully owned companies operated by KC Papi. No? And our board of directors and management normally came from the different leadership from Luzon North, Luzon South, Visayas, and Mindanao. So basically, the management and the board of trustees are composed of the members of the Knights of Columbus all over the Philippines. No? So we have these companies that we wanted you also to patronize. We have this Compass Credit and Finance. This is offering housing loan, car loan, and business loan. And what's good thing about that, if you are a Knights of Columbus, wanted to avail a car loan automatic, you will have a 0.5 discount. 0.5% discount. And not only that, no? If you want to become a sales representative of Compass, in all your referrals and approved loans, you have a 2% commission. So, bakit hindi nyo ipapatronize? Alam niyo, this was created because of us. Eh, karamihan na nag-loan sa atin, hindi members ng Knights of Columbus. Bakit tayo hindi dito magkuha? This is ours. And what's good thing about the two other companies, whatever income that we generate from these companies goes, also a portion of that goes to our social responsibility projects and all our charitable programs all over the Philippines, walang pili. So we have also the KISS Realty. This is the realty business of the KC Papi. We're operating a hotel in General Santos. We are operating a funeral homes in Parañaque. And we have several buildings in Mindanao, particularly in Davao, Cagayan de Oro, and General Santos City, and several others in Luzon, such as in Cabanatuan and Metro Manila. So these are the investments kung saan galing yung pera natin sa KC Papi para ma-invest din natin para lumaki yung kita ng ating mga PC holders. And we have also this Maze Insurance. Maze Insurance is a non-life arm of KC Papi. So ano ang non-life natin? Fire insurance in your homes, lahat naman tayo may bahay. Bakit magkuha pa tayo ng insurance sa iba? Patronize your own because this is our company. You have your own car. Saan ba kayo kumukuha ng car insurance ninyo? We have Maze. May Maze comprehensive insurance sa Maze for your car. We have bonds. TPL, we have also TPL. You have TPL, we have comprehensive insurance. So these three companies are fully owned by your KC Papi, managed by the members of the Knights of Columbus, facilitated as board of directors by members of the Knights of Columbus. So walang ibang nakikialam but the leaders and you, because atin ito. And we have these two foundations na dapat din natin tingnan, no? Ito minsan, when you conduct your orientation, na nagpapaaral tayo ng mga seminarians and priests, sino ba yung nagpapaaral niyan? And our two foundation is one of the foundation, yung nagbibigay ng scholarship. Yung nagpapaaral sa mga kaparian natin and also our seminarian is the Father George J. Willman Charities Incorporated. So, kung may magtanong, may mag-apply na seminarista, no? So, may mga application tayo na binibigay. Ipa-endorse nyo lang kay Bishop, forward it to our BSD, then our BSD will endorse it to our foundation because our BSD is also one of the members of our foundation. In case naman, may mga anak tayo, no? Especially brother knights who cannot really afford to bring their children to have a college education. Your KC Philippines Foundation is the one providing that benefits for your children. We're providing scholarship, funds, program to all members, to the children of our brother knights who cannot really afford to bring their children to a higher or tertiary education. So, dapat, there are qualifications. Siyempre kung kaya naman natin, we give it the share of our ibigay na natin, no, sa mga brother knights talaga na hirap sa pagpapaaral ng kanilang mga anak. So we have those programs and we are operating these two foundations exclusively to help and to make sure that our charitable activities are well funded and is effective all over the country. Hindi lang sa Luzon North, Luzon South, Visayas, but the entire country. Okay? Ito. Na-mention kanina ni our worthy Supreme Director, Brother Joey, that we're, and even our BSD, has informed us that we are giving a donation, yearly donation to the CBCP or the Catholic Bishops Conference of the Philippines. Recently, they had their meeting in the Diocese of Aklan. And I believe our BSD was there during the arrival of the different bishops all over the country. And yesterday, our chairman, new chairman of KC Papi, Brother Rene Sarmiento, our elected president for KC Papi, Brother Danny Sanchez, who is also the state deputy of Luzon South, our vice chairman for KC Papi, ito yan, Brother Pasky Carbero, who is also the Luzon North Deputy, and of course the immediate Luzon South Deputy Brother Bonifacio Martinez, turned over 1 million check to the President, the newly elected, the re-elected President of CPCP, Bishop Pablo Ambo David, no? In his office in the Diocese of Caloocan. So we are very proud of this because this is one way that truly Knights of Columbus is working for your clergies. And we have been donating for additional another 1 million, so that makes it a total of 14 million since we have started our Seed of Hope funds. And not only that, KCFAPI had approved 200,000 donation to CBCP when they requested that they need funding in their travel to Kalibo. No? So nagbigay tayo. So just for this year, we gave around 1.2 million to the Catholic Bishops Conference of the Philippines. Di ba ang saya? That is because of KCFAPI, your Fraternal Benefit Association, kung saan you park your funds. Not only because you want to prepare something for your family, but because ito yung pinaka-mataas na level na mission. Because we wanted to be of help to all our stakeholders, particularly the clergies, our brother knights, and the people around in the community. So ganun kasarap ang buhay if you are a busy holder, no? You will be blessed every day. You will be happy every time you wake up because even if you just contributed 1 peso, you have contributed also to the bishops. Even you have contributed 1,000 pesos only, you have also contributed to the scholarship programs of the Knights of Columbus for the seminarians, priests, and to the children of brother knights. So ganun na dapat yung thinking natin as leader, no? As leader of the organization, dapat higher level na tayo. Let's level up. Let's level up our understanding of the Knights of Columbus. Kasi hindi lang naman ito, pagbalik ko, meeting tayo, after the meeting, we go home. Hindi lang ito yung role natin. We aspire for more, for the better good of everybody in our community, including sa ating simbahan. We have to desire for perfection because nga sabi na our worthy DST, this is a grace of God na nandito tayo. So let us allow God to inspire us more, to give more of ourselves, not just thinking of our personal desires, but also the desires of others. So yan, it's our dividends na nagbigay na tayo yesterday of our donation. And we are very thankful to all the BC holders, to the members of the Board of Trustees who approved the donation of 1 million. And of course, to all our employees who've been working very hard every day to make sure na magkaroon tayo ng mabuting operations sa ating KCFAPI. So, working district deputies, no? Baka hingi lang kami ng hingi. Baka sabihin nyo, may hinihingi lang KCFAPI sa amin eh. Kami naman nagtatrabaho sa field. Now, we are also here to inform you that we have these incentive programs to all of you, working district deputies, no? Para naman to complement the goal of our worthy Visayas State Deputy. No? So, this program will run from July 1 to December 2023. This is for district deputies. No? So, what is expected of you? Dapat you have to increase the availment rate of your district by 3%. For example, if your current availment rate in your district is just 2%, kung mag-increase lang yan ng 5% by the end of the year, then you will be one of the qualifiers. And kailangan at least minimum of new paid lives. 12. Ang district naman normally is composed of 5 councils. Kung 12 lang naman, 2 lang or 3 will be good. No? Si Grad 9, si Deputy Grad 9 at saka si FS, unahan nyo na. Dapat sila as leaders of the council, they should be the role model in their council. Third, dapat si District Deputy may coverage din na 200,000 at a minimum. Or a family aggregate coverage of 500,000. No? So, to qualify, ano ang price natin? Ito yung siyempre, anong price? So, ito yung price natin. If you qualify, we will recognize you in all the social media of platforms, no? Of KCPAPI. So worldwide, you will be recognized, no? 24/7, nandun yung pangalan nyo, yung picture ninyo, that you are an awardee or qualifier. Secondly, you will be given 1 slot or raffle ticket, no? This is just a digital ticket that you will also raffle, no? So anong price sa raffle? Ang price sa raffle is that in the event next year, our Visayas State Deputy will hold in a Visayas State Convention, then the winner na DD sa Visayas State Council will have, sagot na ni KCPAPI yung kanyang registration and hotel accommodation. No? So papasahin na lang papunta ng venue. Pwede mo papadala si Mrs. Because we are promoting family. Our family. So there will be one winner for each state council. So this is one way of just telling you that your KCPAPI, besides that you're doing your responsibility as district deputy in increasing the availment by 3%, we will also provide you what is due for you in the form of our incentive program. And ito, para naman na-encourage naman ang council natin. Kasi dapat pagpunta ninyo, baka magsabi sa Grand Night, that's only for your benefit for TDD. Paano naman kami? Mayroon naman para kay Grand Night, no? Mayroon naman. Si Worthy Grand Night has also to increase its availment ratio or invest in availment rate by 3%. Imagine kung mag 3% lahat mo na council, then you are already qualified. And of course, kailangan lang ng council is 3 new paid lives. Tatlo lang. Sabi ko na kanina, yung district, ang average, may 5 council, tatlo-tatlo lang, that's already 15, may sobra ka na. No? And dapat si Grand Night din, may 200 coverage. Okay? And ito, the same price. So dalhin din natin si Grand Night, kung mananalo siya, to the State Convention of Visayas State Council come next year. And KCPAPI will take care of his registration and of course, his hotel accommodation. KCPAPI will take care of everything. So ito lang, Worthy Brother Knights, our Worthy District Deputy. Baka magsabi kayo, sabi sila na 200,000, baka mahal naman yan. No? Ang insurance natin. Our insurance program is one of the cheapest. Ang cheap nga natin, no? Compared to other insurance companies here in the country operating as insurance business. So we made an assumption na ang average age ng mga district deputies natin is 55 years old. And with a coverage of 200,000, selling our plan na Family Protect 15, this is 15 years to pay, no? So yung babayaran lang ni Brother Knight for the 200,000 coverage is 10,736. We break it out on a daily basis. Magkano lang kayo babayaran nyo? 33 pesos. So mura-mura, no? You just have to pay 10,700, save 33 pesos per day. Insured ka na, maganda ng tulong, nakatulong ka na sa pamilya mo, protected ka, nakatulong ka pa sa projects ng KCPAPI, and of course, sa projects, charitable projects ng Knights of Columbus here in the Philippines. Okay? So kung gusto nyo malaman ito, na-introduce ko na kay kanina yung mga area managers natin, you could talk to them. No? You could talk to them. And this is what we call the CMDP, which is the project dapat ng mga councils. No? Dapat lahat ng mga councils natin here in the Philippines magkaroon ng CMBP or Council Mortuary Benefit Plan. This is not an insurance. The purpose of this, para kung mag-necro tayo, which is a council activity. Baka kasi yung sinasabi nila, in most cases, pinapasa sa 4th degree ang necro. The request for necro, I'm telling you as Vice Supreme Master, should emanate from the council. Kasi ang membership naman natin, baka suspended o wala na si Brother Knight, nandoon talaga sa council. So the Grand Knight should request to the faithful navigator that the brother so-and-so died. And a part of our necro ceremonial is to give financial assistance sa namatay or sa spouse or children of our brother Knights. So, in most cases, I've been to so many necro all over the country, yung walang miyembro ng CMBP, minsan nakikita mo doon si FN, si Grand Knight, doon sa sites lang, minsan nahihiya pa pagpunta. This is the reason sometimes that the council officers and assembly officers do not attend necro to show their love to assist fellow brother Knights na namatay and show their sympathy to the family because wala tayong ipamigay na financial help. Si Grand Knight and FN and other brother Knight na doon sa corner, 50-50. Kung 10 sila, 500 lang. Pagkatapos ng necro, papakainin pa tayo ng sopas, may soft drinks. Kung gabi na minsan may dinner, hindi pa tayo uuwi, iinom pa. So what happened? No, instead of us helping the loved ones of our brother Knights, tayo pa yung nagiging burden sa kanila because ang dami ng brother Knights na nag-attend. Pero 500 lang pala yung binigay. So this will answer your CMBP program for each council. So we're encouraging all. Yun nga sabi kanina ni Worthy BST, kung pwede lang, lambing lang naman yan. No, pero lambing na may tinig. No? Kung pwede sa district natin, may bagong CMBP. But this should not be taken for granted, Worthy District Deputies. Pagbalik ninyo, one of your agenda to your Grand Knights and Council Officers should be their CMBP programs. Brad, may CMBP na bang council nyo? Kung wala, problema natin yan. So you work it out. And magkano? It's just for 50,000 coverage for every enrollee. Ang requirement lang natin, 30 brother Knights. First time enrollee should be 70 years old. How much is the payment? 585. Pero benefits, 50,000. Minimum of 30 members, yun, yung babayaran ni council. Si Mrs. pa pwede ma-enroll. Yes, of course. But buuhin nyo muna yung 30. And after that, include Mrs. And even children not more than 20 years old. Pwede sa CMBP. Maraming mga brother Knights kasi nagbabayad daw sila. 585 for 10 years already. What if nag 75 years old na sila? What will happen to their payments? Sino ba may mga sasakyan dito o may motor? Bumabayad kayo ng TPL, 500 plus. Kung after 10 years, wala may nangyari sa'yo, naghihingi ba tayo ng refund para sa TPL natin? Hindi naman, pero that's for your car. This is for our life. And this is for your advocacy. Mabuti na nagtutulong tayo because that is the best form of our charitable
principle. Minsan sabi natin, kami na nga nagbayad kay Brother Knight para mabuo lang yung plano. Good for you. Because you are embracing the principle of charity which is expected to all the members of the Knights of Columbus. So ito lang, the total is 17,550.
Yung family 5 na kasama sa 20 years old,
Yes.
hindi babayaran.
Lahat, no? First time employee not more than 70 years old. If children not more than 20, 585. Across the board, 585. Yung tanong minsan, Brad, ano bang break-even point niyan? Binigyan ko na kayo ng computation. 50,000 divide 585, 85 years. Patay na tayo niyan, no? Lalo na kung 40 years old ka na, another 85 years, that's 120 years old ka na ata. By God's grace, kung buhay ka pa pero hindi ka na-qualified sa CNBP, of course. So please, ito lang, no? We've been achieving great things in KCK, the Knights of Columbus, particularly here in the Philippines. Pinacol, Siluson North, Pinacol, Siluson South, Visayas, Pinacol Awardee, Mindanao, Pinacol Awardee, 4th degree, naka-receive last year, 2 big awards. This is the only or the remaining institution of the Knights of Columbus here in the Philippines na hindi pa nakapagpinakel. Tulungan naman natin, Brother Knights. Oh, please. You know what? Ang sakit din kasi sa amin, no? Sa atin, mga leaders, ito sina Brother Odell, Brother Fred. Because kung board meeting, all they think about is to help all the Brother Knights. No? Ito lang yung palaging pinag-uusapan doon sa boardroom. Paano tayo makatulong sa ating mga brothers all over the country. Itong mga tao ito, hindi naman sinisweldohan, they're happy. They work for the board para to put direction on KCFAPI. Nagse-celebrate na tayo ng 65 years. Pero for us in the field, not to patronize, not to implement these very charitable programs ng Knights of Columbus. Kahit ito na lang muna. CMBP, we start with that. Bahala na yung mga FCs, area managers, unit managers, maghanap kung saan hanapin yung target nila. But I'm very passionate about this because this is the simplest way of helping lalo-lalo na yung mga nare-recruit natin na wala namang kakayahan sa buhay. We should be responsible to the person that we recruited last fraternal year. Saan na ba sila? So kunin natin sila ulit. Introduce them this program. Para naman every year magkikita-kita tayo for the collection of your 585. That's one way of retaining your membership. Right? So sana, as district deputy, because nandiyan na yan sa bagong guidelines ng council on how to conduct meeting, sana may copy na kayo ng bagong guidelines on how to conduct council meeting. Alam nyo na ba yan? May bago ng formation ngayon. Si Fraternal Councilor should be sitting at the right side of the Grand Knight. So you should appoint a Fraternal Councilor in the council. Otherwise, kulang ang tao every time magkaroon tayo ng council meeting. No? So that's how important your Fraternal Councilors in the council para to serve all of you. Hanap kayo ng willing to help. Willing to help. Negotiable naman ang age. Pero as much as possible, we wanted young buhats sana. No? Pero negotiable. Now, we prefer at least may position naman sa third degree, may position naman. Because, syempre, nag-ibigay tayo ng pera natin dyan. So, our FC should be somebody na we could trust in the council. So we are recruiting. Kung ang ibang kumpanya, hindi sila nagre-recruit ng mga employees because nga kulang, tayo nag-recruit ng mga agents because KC Papi would like to help. No? He would like to help. They also earn allowances here. May income din sila because of their services to all of you. Fair lang naman yan siguro. So I think naman, before I end, ang insurance program ng Knights of Columbus, it was created by Blessed Michael McKibney. No? You know what? If you only read our history, makikita ninyo yung wisdom ng ating founder. No? It's not just about creating an organization na hindi naman siya nag-imagine. Isa lang naman yan sa New Haven, sana yung council. Ngayon, how many, ilan na ba? More than 2 billion. And we are more than 500, almost 530,000 no, here in the Philippines. No? So we have grown so much, but dito sa Pilipinas, kunti pa lang yung nakakaalam ng insurance program natin. So as your partner and a partner of KC Papi, kayo mga district deputy, we owe it so much to you and we rely so much to all of you to tell also our Grand Knights and the newly recruited Knights about the Fraternal Benefits Program of the Knights of Columbus and about KC Papi. So that brings me na sana tingnan din ninyo kung sino yung founder ng KC Papi. The founder of KC Papi is Father George J. Willman. And what's good thing about Father Willman nowadays is that meron tayong ginagawang cause na sana si Father Willman ay magiging santo din dito in the community of the Catholic Church. So we have there outside, meron tayong ginawa, we distributed a prayer card about Father Willman. So we are asking our district deputies, no, to pray for the intercession of Father Willman. Alam naman natin kung magiging santo ka, dapat may milagro, no? So pray for healing, pray for good health, and baka naman kasi yung testamento ninyo will be the one na that will benefit the cause of Father Willman to become a saint in the near years to come. So we have forms outside. Pinadala yan ni Monsignor Quitorio, and sana you also participate in the my Father Willman Fellow tayo, no? The registration, may form doon sa labas, is only 1,000 pesos, but that is a perpetual membership, no? Kailangan din tayo. Ang baba ng membership ng Visayas State Council sa Father Willman Fellow. Please, tulungan ninyo. I already enforced that to all our district masters. 100% ang mga district master ninyo, membro na ng Father Willman Fellow. Siguro, in the next few months, sana makita din natin sa records, kasi every now and then, pinopost naman yan sa board meeting kung ilan na ang sa Visayas State Council. Sana, bago kayo umalis bukas, baka may sobra naman ang reimbursement yun na 1,000, ibayad yun na doon sa harap, no? And you fill out the form para ipadala na lang namin yung kit ninyo. Okay? May mga form na doon. So far this morning, may 2 na nag-enroll. No? So we're encouraging you, please, pray for the cause of Father Willman to become a saint. Pareho kay Father McKibney. Pray often for the intercession of Father Willman, especially kung may mga sakit tayo. Okay? So I think that ends my pasensya na I've spoken a lot. Madaming madaming pumasok na espiritu sa atin, and we're very thankful for the Holy Spirit for giving me the courage to speak in front of you today. Maraming salamat, Tita Jesus.